Flying formation aerobatics demands a control that is taken to the limits of perfection. For each pilot, absolute concentration is essential, as a distraction for even a single second could have disastrous consequences for the entire team. This elite aerobatic team displays precision flying at its best. The control and coordination of the formation, not only at high speeds and low levels, but also within a limited airspace, calls for a high degree of skill and professional attitude, and the team's safety remains the responsibility of the team leader at all times. Flying at speeds of up to 700 kilometers per hour and as close as a meter from each other while performing complex aerobatic maneuvers not only requires exceptional flying skills, but also a cool head, a disciplined approach, and the ability to work as a member of the team. The purpose of the Silver Falcons aerobatic team is to bring the Air Force to the nation through the presentation of precision, close formation aerobatic maneuvers that demonstrate the capabilities of the Impala Mk I and the exacting professional skills that the South African Air Force develops in the men who fly and maintain these aircraft, making them the pride of the nation. Everyone in the Silver Falcons has to put aside their individuality when flying as a member of the team. The reason is not hard to see. The life of each pilot rests so firmly in the hands of the other that there can be no room for individuality. It is therefore not surprising that such a strong sense of comradeship exists amongst the pilots. Criticism, self-criticism, and the desire to continually improve are essential factors that enable the team to present a more polished show at each performance. Being a member of the Falcon team is not all glamour and glory. These pilots are all full-time pilot attack instructors based at 85 Combat Flying School, flying 2 to 3 sorties with student pilots each day.
Ready go, standby line and roll into box.
As the team enjoys only a part-time status, all practicing is done in their spare time, and usually after hours. During a show that lasts approximately 15 minutes, the team will execute 24 maneuvers during their performance, making use of 11 different formation postures, with the formation changing 19 times during a show. The Silver Falcons exhibit the highest degree of professionalism and dedication, and proudly project the image of the South African Air Force. Formation jet aerobatics in the South African Air Force dates back to 1954, when the original display team, known as the Bumbling Bees, operated the de Havilland Vampire jet aircraft. The Bumbling Bees were disbanded in 1959, but reunited in 1966 under the leadership of Colonel Chris Prince, when the flying training school was equipped with the Impala jet trainer. The Silver Falcons gave their first display in 1967 with the original aircraft painted in an overall silver finish. To provide a more colorful appearance, the Silver Falcons changed their livery in 1985 to the then national colors of orange, white, and blue. In line with changes in the country, the aircraft once again changed colors in 1993 to be more representative of the South African Air Force. In a topsy-turvy world with wings overlapping at times, there is no room for the glory seeker, the exhibitionist pilot who forgets the danger he puts everyone else in. But there are no glory seekers in the Falcons team. Their whole success has been built on training, practice, and complete confidence in themselves, each other, and the Impala Mk I jet aircraft. Members of the team have been rotated several times since 1967, but nevertheless, a very high standard of formation aerobatics has been maintained throughout. Absolute dedication and the will to fly precise formation aerobatics is what's required to become a member of the team. It requires more than just an average capability.
Ready go, reverse delta go, standby loop for the bend right.
Members of the team have to constantly set a high standard in their flying, always striving to be perfect. Every sortie that is flown produces a new challenge. And although it's almost impossible to stay in perfect formation every time, there is a driving force in each one of the team to constantly improve,
Right, go!
never becoming complacent.